Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Caroline. I'm coming back at y'all today with a unsponsored hair review. I'm going to be reviewing and installing this wig from CurlyMe Hair Company. This is their straight wig, 13 by 6, 26 inches, and I got 180% density. And I paid about $350 for this wig. It's about $347, but I'm just gonna round it to $350 because I like to just say, you know, whole round numbers. But let's get into my thoughts and the installation of this wig. So starting off with the unboxing, it was really nothing special. It came with the little brand box, some lashes, and the little CurlyMe instruction box and a wig cap. This does claim to be a 13 by 6, but you can see it is 13 by 6 in the middle, but it also does not have the full 13 by 6 on the side, just kind of has a 13 by 4, but that is also shown in the diagram in the description box, so I'm not gonna, you know, hold them for that because I did tell you that in the actual description box. It has the elastic band at the bottom, the adjustable straps at the bottom, and it also has these two combs. I did get 150% density, so this is me just showing you guys how thick it is. And I would say personally, I'd probably go for probably 200% density if you're going to do a long length like I did with 26 inches, because as you can see, the ends are pretty thin, but fortunately enough, it doesn't cost too much. It's like about, I think, $20 to $30 to get the whole 200% density. So I would definitely splurge for the higher density if you're going to get a very long length like this. Overall, initially, I wasn't too mad at it. The hair felt like soft, not like silky smooth. This kind of hair has a bit of a texture to it, which is something I've noticed even as I've been wearing it for a minute. Here is a look at the lace. This is a transparent lace, and as you can see, it's transparent, meaning it's kind of like has like a white cast and works best for, you know, medium to lighter skin tones, which is the reason why I went ahead and tinted the lace. As you can see right now, I'm using my little foundation to just help me tint the lace into my shade. The install was pretty simple. I feel like this lace wasn't too hard because some transparent lace can be very hard to work with, but this one, it wasn't too hard to work with. It wasn't like a very hard lace, so even though I'm a little bit on the deeper end for someone to be using transparent lace, not that deep, but I'm on the, like, if you're anything darker than me, I wouldn't recommend getting a transparent. I'd probably get their Swiss brown, and they do have a Swiss brown option in this wig as well. As far as the fit of the wig, funny enough, it was a bit big on me. Not anything too major. I used the elastic band that it came with, and it kind of just fit on me. And normally I feel like I have a big head. For this to be, like, you know, big on my head, I would definitely say this is 100% big head friendly, because I feel like I have a big head. So for me to say this is big, it's pretty roomy. And mind you, this is their average cap size. They didn't really give a sizing option, but I'm sure if you like message the company, you can go ahead and figure out, you know, or talk to them about getting a smaller size. So this wig also claims to be pre-plucked, and I wouldn't say it's really pre-plucked. It's not super thick, but I definitely did have to go in on my own and do some work to achieve the look that I have right now, and I feel like the look that I have is not even that plucked. So don't think you're gonna get this wig and you're gonna have to just like be able to slap it on without doing any work. You're gonna need some plucking as well as some bleaching of the knots, but the knots, they did not take too much work to bleach. I feel like they bleached pretty easily. Now, as far as the actual hair itself, like I stated earlier, I feel like this hair is not like a silky straight kind of hair. It's not like a yucky or kinky, but it does have some type of coarseness to it. I don't know if you can notice that when you see the clips when I finally straighten the hair. So it does have a bit of texture, which I kind of like. I feel like it looks better. I'm not a big fan of like silky type of hair, but I feel like this texture kind of also makes it feel a bit dry in my opinions. I did put serum in the hair and all of that, but I feel like the hair does feel a kind of dry. I don't know if it's because of the texture of it, but with that said as well, I did find this hair, especially after I've been wearing it continuously for about 6 weeks now, I would say this hair does tangle, especially in the nape, but it's not anything too crazy. That makes sense. Like this is the kind of hair that like it can be tangled in the back, and if you run your hands through it in public, you might like be a little bit embarrassed because your fingers might get stuck, but it still looks really good. Like it doesn't frizz. Like I really like how the ends of the hair or the hair itself doesn't get very frizzy. Like it looks good even though it gets a little tangled in the back, if that makes sense. As far as shedding, it does have moderate shedding in my opinion. It's not minimal, because in my opinion, I feel like all hair sheds, even your own hair sheds, right? So it's not something minimal where it's like a few strands here and there. It's more like 3 to 4 strands here and there, if that makes sense. Like, it's in the doable, I can manage it type of place. If you're someone who really hates shedding and can't stand it at all, then you probably don't want to put your money on this, because you will, especially with the use and like straightening the hair a lot. For me, I noticed I got more shedding, but it wasn't anything too bad. I've seen hair shed worse. But so I guess I would say for tangling and for shedding, they're moderate. Like, it's nothing too crazy. It's something I kind of would expect with typical, hair like this. But I do give the hair a gold star for still looking good, like appearance wise, but maybe when you touch it, it doesn't feel as good, especially with the dryness as well. Another thing that I will say on the hair, it's that it is a natural color. It's not like a jet black, but it does have a few, blonde strands in it. So that's probably from like, the processing of the hair, which caused some strands to turn blonde. But yeah, it's not like a full jet black or a really dark color. But, doing a quick little hot water bath can fix that and get the hair to be a jet black, because that's what you're looking for. So I would say overall, this hair, for like the texture wise, it's nothing terrible, but it's kind of just like average decent. But I did add, as you see right now, I added some serum to help combat that dryness. And I'm telling y'all, if you're going to be wanting to do this hair, I probably recommend doing like a nice deep conditioning cold wash with a really good conditioner, and also getting you some serum. And here are the look at the ends. And like I said, this hair, it was a bit thin even for 180% density, especially at the ends. The top was more full, but as you can see, I really had to snip a good like probably 2 inches off of this. So this is probably more of a 24, but it still looks pretty long. The hair was very true to length. It just wasn't as thick. I feel like I've had more thicker 180% density. So I would recommend, if you're going to do a 26, 24, whatever long length, definitely splurge for that extra density, 200% density. But here am I here am I straightening out the hair, and I really like this hair because I feel like it's low maintenance. It really straightens out pretty easily. It doesn't like take too much work, and I can like wear it out, go dancing, get really sweaty, and the hair won't frizz up. It'll still, stay nice and straight. Maybe it's because of my serum, I don't know, but I feel like the hair was doing pretty well. The serum that I use is these, what's it called? It's the Garnier Fructis Sleek and Shine, and I also use the BioSilk serum. So here am I, like probably, yeah, this is 6 weeks later, and yes, I'm wearing the same shirt because I wanted to get pictures in the shirt, but I did want to show you guys how the hair was looking, after continuous wear in 6 weeks. As you can see from that first clip that I just showed before this one, the hair was looking very tangled, but it still maintained its like shine. But I did have to go in with some BioSilk serum to kind of help, give it that moisture and to give it a little bit more flow, because it gets a little bit stiff here and there. Not like stiff, but it's not like flowy, right? But yeah, I add a little bit of serum in there and it is all good. I don't like to add too much serum because since this hair is a little bit on the not silkier side, it does, get weighed down easily. So be very light with that serum. As far as my overall thoughts on this hair and my rating for it, I would say for the price and all the specs, I would give this hair a 6.5 to a 7 out of 10. The reason why I say a 7 out of 10, because honestly, for 26 inches, 180% density, and the 13x6 and the transparent lace, it's a lot of specifications that they're trying to give to you. And for the price, I've seen hair cost a lot more for this price, especially like really, really, really good hair, not like, these standard, popular Chinese vendor hair. So I feel like it's kind of like average and what I would expect from something like this. Like, the hair is not bad. I can definitely see with you taking care of it properly, it can last a year, honestly, if you take care of it well and store it right. But I don't know. I feel like there's also companies selling like probably, other things for cheaper. So I would say it's average. I would buy it if you just like this company, or you just want to, recreate this look that I have. But if you're looking for like, oh my God, fantastic hair that's gonna like last me 3 years and so on, probably not this. But yeah, that is all I have for you guys. I hope this was, useful and insightful enough. And I do have more unsponsored videos like this coming up. They just take time because, like I said, I want to wear the hair for a good amount of time before I come on here and give my overall honest review and thoughts. But thank you guys so much for watching. Hope to see you in another one. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And goodbye, y'all. Have a wonderful day. Peace out, Girl Scouts.